Hello, boys and girls. I don't know how to start this one. I'm gonna try to keep it focused on the schizoid side of things, but as I said earlier, I'm lucky enough to have two comorbidity, and one of them hit me pretty hard this morning. I've been stable for over 6 months now on a depressive side, and I hit a fracking wall this morning pretty suddenly also, which is kind of weird. Something is clearly unbalanced there. I guess I'm gonna have to go see back my psychiatrist a little bit earlier than anticipated. I'll see if it continues. Maybe it's just today. We'll see. Thing is, it gave me a pause, and I'm wondering if there's other schizoids watching this. Is it inevitable for us to be depressed? Yeah, I mean, I am severely depressed. I'm at the other level on that side, but do all schizoids are more or less depressed? Is it tied to the fact that the way we live, the way we put ourselves inside our shells, inside our inner world, while, whether we want it or not, we are human beings, and human beings are social mammals. There is some prerequisite in the brain chemistry from that. The need to communicate, the need to be amongst peer, things like that are profoundly written in our DNA, in our brain chemistry and pathways. Maybe we are, as schizoid, missing part of that, and maybe we're missing enough to slide down to depression as a result. It's an open question, really. I don't have the answer. I'm just asking if it's, are all schizoid more or less depressed? It's a good question. Anyway, it's complicated today because 6 months stable. I hope that we had the proper mix of meds and dosage. Apparently there's something missing somewhere, and there is no reason why there isn't a new project at work, there isn't a bad news in the family. I can't pinpoint a specific origin for that sudden crash. If anything, it's spring, it's sunny. Even bipolar people are getting better by the hour, and I am here crashing. Oh, maybe I'll let it. I just saw that camera is on. I usually just record on the voice recorder. Well, welcome to my pond. So yeah, I don't quite understand what is happening. I haven't changed nutrition. I haven't changed physical activity. Well, I did a lot of physical activity actually here around the pond this weekend because to keep it clean, it's a lot of work, but it was on the weekend. We are Wednesday now, so even if the extra noradrenaline and endorphin from the activity will have to shift something, it will not be today. I would have had troubles on Monday, or maybe yesterday, but the sudden crash was really this morning. Well, if I'm honest with myself, it started yesterday evening, but how very schizoid of me. I shelved it, of course. I shelved it. I concentrated on something else until my brain was occupied enough. Other friends, schizoids, fact here. I'm not alone. There's a house there's my house on the right over there, 200 meters from there. There's two people in there. My loving wife and my loving daughter. Do you think I'm gonna ask for help? Of course not. I spent the day in my office where I was working, and I skipped out directly on my favorite place here without talking to anyone on the way, of course. Anyway, that sudden crush, that's it. That's just the question I had is are all schizoid depressed? If you have an answer to that, I'd like it. I'd like to hear it, to read it, and fact check it, because that's the obsessive side. Yeah. You do know what I'm trying to do right here with you as witnesses now. It's actually interesting. I'm going to explain it to you. I'm going to explain it to you because it actually helps me. Well, what's happening here is that my obsessive side is looking for the answer of the reason why am I so depressed today. Because one, it's flooding my brain with activity, so it's actually dulling the depression side of it. And two, it's appeasing my obsessive side to have something to ruminate about. That's what's happening. I do that a lot. I do that a lot actually right here. This is my spot. I'm not sure I'm gonna keep it on the video, we'll see. But this is my spot. This is where I do all my thinking. Well, there's a worse place, right? This place saved me more than once. It's very dangerous when you're deeply depressed to be around water, trust me. But this place is very special to me because there's a mix of element here, and just as I'm saying that, the wind is blowing. Here you have the wind because we're a little bit elevated, so it's often windy here. You have the trees, you have earth all around. It's just fields all around here, and you have the water. And I'm not Wicca, but I do like nature, and this is a very natural spot. I wrote songs here. I did a lot of thinking here. I still do. That's nice. Well, I'm going nowhere with that. Sorry, guys and girls. Stick to my first question. Are all schizoid necessarily depressed? Question mark.